This is test the tensions between Iran and the United States stretch back decades, well predating the Trump administration. The most dangerous flashpoint has long been the Strait of Hormuz, a narrow waterway that connects the Persian Gulf to the rest of the world. So far, a full-scale conflict between the US and its allies and Iran and its proxies remains in the realm of wargaming at the moment. But with tensions rising between the US and Iran, and as the US moves more troops and military assets into the region, Pentagon planners and top US intelligence officials have begun taking a closer look at what such a conflict might entail. A short comparison of US and Iran military. United States military budget, $610 billion. Percent of GDP, 3,1%. Country, USA, US. Capital, Washington. Population, 324527000. Area, 985-7306 km2. Active personnel, 128-1900. Reserve personnel, 811,000. Available for military, 73,270.43. Tanks, 6,393. Armored fighting vehicles, 41,760. Total artillery, 3,269. Self-propelled artillery, 950. Rocket artillery, 1,197. Total aircraft, 12,304. Fighter aircraft, 457. Multi-role aircraft, 2,192. Attack aircraft, 587. Helicopters, 4,889. Total naval, 437. Aircraft carriers, 20. Destroyers, 85. Frigates, 6. Corvettes, 3. Submarines, 71. Iran. Military budget, $14 billion. Percent of GDP, 2.5%. Country, Iran, IR. Capital, Tehran. Population, 78,192,200. Area, 164,8195 km2. Active personnel, 550,000. Reserve personnel, 350,000. Available for military, 23,619,215. Tanks, 2,531. Armored fighting vehicles, 1,625. Total artillery, 4,096. Self-propelled artillery, 570. Rocket artillery, 1,438. Total aircraft, 850. Fighter aircraft, 130. Multi-role aircraft, 73. Attack aircraft, 52. Helicopters, 324. Total naval, 406. Aircraft carriers, 0. Destroyers, 0. Frigates, 3. Corvettes, 0. Submarines, 40. Military service. USA. 18 years of age, 17 years of age with parental consent, for male and female voluntary service, no conscription, maximum enlistment age 42, Army, 27, Air Force, 34, Navy, 28, Marines, service obligation 8 years, including 2 to 5 years active duty, Army, 2 years active, Navy, 4 years active, Air Force, Marines. Is eliminating prohibitions restricting women from assignments in units smaller than brigades or near combat units. Iran. 18 years of age for compulsory military service, 16 years of age for volunteers, 17 years of age for law enforcement forces, 15 years of age for basic forces, popular mobilization army, conscript military service obligation is 18 months, women exempt from military service. USA. The first country to develop into military use nuclear warheads in the world. Everything started from the Manhattan Project, a research that had one particular goal in focus: to develop and produce the first nuclear weapon. Americans were the first to wield such powerful weapon. Everything started in 1941, which is date of the beginning of Manhattan Project. Since the end of the Second World War, United States became the leading country when it comes to possessing nuclear warheads, and it lasted approximately to 1980s. We should also bear in mind that United States are also the only nation that ever used nuclear weapon in military conflict. In 1960, the number of warheads stored by Americans exceeded 30,000. However, it is worth to note that throughout the entire period of the so-called Cold War, USA managed to build approximately 70,000 nuclear warheads, what is more than all other countries with access to nuclear weapons combined. From the first test that happened in 1945 to this day, the USA conducted 1,054 tests of atomic bombs. Still, as a result of introduced restrictions on the number of warheads one state can possess, the current number has dropped to 6,500 warheads. Noteworthy is also the fact that out of this number, United States deployed only 1,600. Iran does not have nuclear weapons.